This is David Haken with Casey Cafe Radio at the Kerrville Folk Festival. I'm here with Alice Howe, who's one of the finalists in the new folk songwriting competition. Welcome, Alice.
Hey, David. Good to be here.
Tell us a little bit about your background in music growing up.
Yeah, so I grew up in a family that just loved music, was always putting records on. I credit my parents for introducing me to what ended up being my favorite singer-songwriters, bands, artists that have influenced me a lot, like Joni Mitchell, Jackson Browne, Bonnie Raitt, and even some blues like Muddy Waters and Taj Mahal. Those are all some of my favorites, and I've been singing since I was a little girl, since I was about 3 years old. There are tapes of me making up songs when I was that young, so it's a lifelong love and pursuit.
Tell us about your most recent album.
Yeah, so my record Visions, which is my first full-length album, just came out a couple weeks ago on May 17th, and I'm really excited about it, really happy to have it out there in the world. I recorded in Bakersfield, California, which was a very new environment for me. I'm from Boston originally, and Freebo produced it. Freebo is here at the festival. We met at a Folk Alliance conference, so we selected 5 covers for me to do on the record, and also there are 5 original songs, so it kind of shows a nice spectrum of me as a writer and singer. A lot of different genres, different flavors, so yeah, for the full band.
Great.
Yeah.
So tell us about your most memorable show.
Well, what comes to mind is when I was on tour for the first time in Europe last fall, which was a wonderful experience. I was in Scotland, and in this little town, the name of which I won't even try to pronounce. And I noticed that night that the Scottish audiences seemed to clap for like maybe a few seconds longer than any audience I'd ever heard. And I pointed it out to them. I was like, you guys, I can just feel it go on a little bit longer, more than any American audience I'd ever noticed. And they were just so happy, and they felt like so validated by it. They were just such warm, wonderful people. I had such a great time over there. They accepted me as their own.
Yeah, that's what an amazing experience to go somewhere where it's totally unknown. You have no idea how your stuff is going to land.
Totally.
And then to have that, and then to turn and validate them. That's just because not all artists do that.
Yeah, no, it was really noticeable in a really warm and sweet way. I felt just really appreciated in a way I hadn't ever felt in quite that way before.
Alice, tell us what the spark was for this song you're going to play for us.
Yeah, so the song is called Twilight, and it's the first cut on the new record. Actually, Freebo and I wrote this song together. It was the first co-write that we did. And I began writing it when I was just on my own walking along a beach, which is kind of my favorite way of coming up with an idea for a song, is just being outside and singing to myself. And this song actually speaks to loving that solitude and stillness and finding your creativity there. So
let's hear that song.
All right. Ready, guys?
Who's that on your right?
Oh, this is my friend Jack Williams.
Hi.
Glad you're here, Jack.
It's nice to be here.
Here we go.
Where the shade and the sunlight gather in pools. There are trees to the right, twisted and wild. To my left is the sea, like a glimmering eye. Well, I'm not the first one, and I won't be the last, who's come to this crossroads and breezed on past. With my destination, my only concern, one foot on the gas as the yellow light turns. And there's nothing like I seek are the smallest of stones. So I work till I'm tired, then I lay down to rest, and that takes just a bit of this weight off my chest. But the years stretch before me, I admit that it's true. This restless pursuit is what I'm called to do. And there's nothing like being alone at twilight, the ocean that I'm to approaching high tide, held aloft on the waves of my pride. I'm better off walking alone. Yeah, I hate to leave me alone at twilight.
Oh, that was wonderful. Well, Alice, I think your trio is definitely ready for main stage.
Thank you.
Alice, would you play another song for us?
Yeah, you guys want to play another song?
Sure.
Okay.
Love to.
These are my friends Freebo and Jack Williams. So happy to have them here with me.
Great to be here with you.
This song is called What We Got Is Gold.
The night is louder than it's been before. I hear it knocking on my walls and doors, saying soon enough it's time to go. But these precious hours, I keep you close. Of all the nights in recent memory, there were so many you were far from me, and I just heard my heart keeping lonely time, wishing yours was there to echo mine. If the papers would all print old news, they'd say I'm still in love with you. Let the years go by, it remains the same. What we've got is gold, and what it's worth won't change. Well, I fear I turned you upside down when I tore you from your hometown, just to make you wait at home for me, and keep this fire alive tirelessly. If your patience ever reached an end, tell me, baby, what would I do then? Say that it's alright to ease my mind, though you told me so 1,000 times. If the papers would all print old news, they'd say I'm still in love with you. Let the years go by, it papers, what a brittle news. They'd say I'm still in love with you. Let the years go by, it remains the same. What we've got is gold, and what it's worth won't change. Won't change.
Oh, thank you, Alice, so much for coming in and sharing your music with us.
Don't listen to
Thank you.
That was lovely. That was really, really nice. So glad I got recorded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
thanks
beautiful.
for going
Thank you,
back.
guys.